Oh, donate. Really?
Thank you, y'all. And it was just like this. I did not do any corn. I'm not ever gonna do corn. I did get exposed. We just gonna swipe that to the right because that has nothing to do with me. It doesn't. What are you talking about? First of all, people are not knowing what you post until they buy it. Second of all, it's people who are making millions to this day off of being completely dressed. You don't have to be exposed. You don't have to be doing all of that stuff to be making money on OF. I was making more money than half the people on there that are doing that. So yeah, you just have to know. You just have to know when you have the right market. I'm on Twitter with 1 million followers and I'm always going viral. Yeah, I posted my chest. That's it. I didn't post anything else. The frick? How you gonna tell me what I posted? And then I got exposed. Yeah. Oh well. Language. But other than that, yeah, I would never do that type of stuff. I'm personally good. But you don't need to do it. Yeah, I guess I am. I haven't made content in over a year. I was doing fan base though, but that's not really making content. The shower video. What shower video? You can still only see my titties.
Take the jag off, and when I do, you're gonna confess everything.
It's not that people pay that much. It's hundreds and thousands of people adding up. What? Paying what? $30 a month?
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
This is Skims.
I wish you would stop it. Where is she?
I get approached daily. Like, what do you mean? By like supporters or by random people? What's your biggest fan base? I'm not a multi-millionaire. I'm 23.
Stop gaslighting me. You know who I am.
You're corny. I'm from Ohio.
I stepped away. I was starting over. Where is she? Tell me where she is. Tell me or I'll kill you. You fucking
I have no kids.
Tell me.
Yeah, no cap, but just turned it down. It's hell loud. Anyhow, my stomach still hurts. I live in Atlanta. I've been living in Atlanta for the past 2 years. That boy charger always gone, bro. Thank you for the heart puffs. I moved to Atlanta on social media. I had colon cancer, so I have stomach issues. I'll have stomach issues for the rest of my life. No cap. It's okay. Thank you for the heart me. Thank you. I'm gonna go through anybody I'm ever with. Phone ever. I did cut it out. I just got it cut out in January again. I had it when I was 19. I had surgery again in January. I had 2 polyps again. They took it out of me, but when I got it when I was 19, I got it in first stage. I got lucky. We found it really early because it really goes undetectable. If you're bleeding out of your butt, y'all go get checked for colon cancer because if you don't get lucky, you might get it where you're too late and then there's nothing they can do for you. Anyway, yeah, they took it when I was 19. And then I have to get tested every 2 years for the rest of my life. I have to go up my butthole every 2 years. But yeah. Favorite Michael Jackson song? I don't know yet. I gotta wait till it's healed. But he only bit me right here in my attack and right here. I do not at all, barely, like probably maybe like twice a year. And I'll pray for him. I'm lucky to this day I never had to go through chemo or anything, because we did find it early, and since now I know, I just have to get tested for the rest of my life. Hopefully in the matter of 2 years it doesn't progress faster at a rate where it gets bad. But yeah, he was in the early stage lymphoma. Yeah, I don't do anything like that. I barely drink. I don't do anything like that because I'm a very sickly person, and even when I drink, because of all my stomach issues, I get sick for days. My stomach be hurting. My stomach always hurts, bruh. I'm literally bloated right now. I feel like a freaking pregnant baby. Thank you. It's alright, y'all. I'm good. I'm chilling, honestly. I'm lucky. Cancer runs in my family too, so I was bleeding out of my butt. Like that was like the big like I was bleeding out of my butt, and when I first got tested, and I was super skinny. That's like why I keep telling y'all, people keep telling me Ozempic or this and that. I only lost weight again because I had cancer again. All right, thank you. But I was bleeding again, like last year, like all year. But I had to wait until my 2 year. Even with me bleeding there, like we gotta wait, because they had to at least wait for it to get a little bit bigger, because if I would have got proper tested earlier when I first started bleeding, the polyp would have been small. But it depends, like what if the other one grew. I don't know. I'm not a doctor, bro. I'm just a girl. No, it wasn't painful like with the blood coming out, but some days it would be so much. Like it would look like I had my period out of my butt. So yeah, that's like really one of the biggest signs, because the polyps they'll bleed inside of you, because sometimes it'll get like, this is hella nasty. Sometimes it'll get stuck. Like it will get so big, it'll get stuck. And when you have to use the bathroom and it's pushing by it, it's like pushing it, and then it'll start bleeding, because it's literally just a stack of cancerous blood. And yep, so it just bleeds. Yeah, I had to get iron transfusions, I had to get blood transfusions. I was losing so much blood. Hell yeah. No, Sincere did my hair. Sincere the greatest. I missed you too, boo. But yeah, thank you. What the heck? Commercials. I'm not even my own brand. But I had colon cancer. I had it twice. I do believe in God. I definitely believe in God. You need to respell that, but yeah. So far, like since I first started, like I first got it when I was 19, and so far I bled every single year. But I just had surgery in January. I haven't bled. So we'll see. We'll see how things go. Yeah. My grandpa had it and my aunt had it, and then I have to get tested for breast cancer soon, so fingers crossed. That runs in my family, actually OD crazy, and I should have been got tested, but I'll get tested soon. But the signs, because I tell y'all all the time, whenever I talk about it, I tell y'all all the time, because colon cancer is literally like it's the deadliest cancer you can get, and it's damn near undetectable. Like you really will not know unless you have like a big sign, like how I did, bleeding out of my freaking butthole. Anyway, I was super tired. I was losing weight. Your blood levels will be like low if you're bleeding. I couldn't really eat nothing. Like I dead could not get out of bed. Like I could not get up. Like I could not get up. I had no energy. Sometimes like I don't know if throwing up would have been a symptom, but like I was throwing up like here and there. But also I always throw up. Yeah, I think of no chemo. I had no chemo. When I first got sick, I was supposed to have a year of, well, honestly, I'm supposed to be still doing my iron transfusions. But once I moved to Atlanta, I didn't get a new doctor. So anyway, they check with a colonoscopy. They will go up your butt with this little thing, like it's like a little rod, it has a camera on it, then it has a prong on it. They shove it up there, and then they look around all through your body, and then if you have polyps or not, they'll take it out. They'll literally grab it out of you, take it out. I don't know. I don't need that. I got lucky. Like I got lucky when I was 19. I got lucky this time. But also, I feel like I was on it, because at first when I was 19, they weren't trying to test me. But I didn't. The last thing I was thinking, I had freaking colon cancer. I was thinking like, I don't know what the frick I was thinking. I don't know. But when I first got sick, I was in the hospital for over a year before I even got tested. Yeah. They're like, they kept telling me, we don't know what's wrong, we don't know what it is, at first they thought that I had a blood disorder, because I was losing so much blood. My hemoglobin for a whole year was never over a 6. That's why I was so tired. That's why I couldn't get out of bed. They thought I had like a blood disorder. I got tested over and over and over and over and over and over again for my blood. When I tell you, I was probably poked and sticked and bled. First of all, they kept taking my blood when I barely even had any. So yeah, they kept doing that. And then like when I started bleeding out of my butt and I kept bleeding, they were like finally like, okay, let's just give you a colonoscopy and see. And they were like, you're only 19 years old, we doubt it. And I'm like, what the frick? Okay, I'm like, okay, bet. And then they did it, came back, and then they were like, damn, yeah, your biopsy came back as colon cancer. You're just going to get tested for the rest of your life. But even I remember my doctor, before I even went under surgery, he was like 19 years old, first colonoscopy. He was like, that's crazy, because usually when you're like 40 plus, I don't know. But yeah, tested me all, and then I just had it again in January. And I'm about to get tested for my chest, because I have to get tested before I have surgery to cut them the frick off. Because imagine if I have it and they cut off everything. Imagine, that'd be devastating. But it's okay. I don't think I have. I think I'm good, boo. I left Ohio because I didn't want to be there no more. There's nothing there for me. Yeah. The first time, when I first found out, I was getting my hair done, and the doctor called me. And he was telling me about the biopsy. And I think about this though, because y'all ever know, like in the mirrors, in the movies, where like you're like, or they're talking to somebody and like the sound around them, like it just like bleeps out. Yeah, that's how it was the first time. But I wasn't like, oh my, because they took it out of me.